Welcome back to the Niswonger Children's Hospital Radiothon. We have tables full of folks back here making phone calls, accepting phone calls. We would love to hear from you during the Radiothon over the next 48 hours. And right now I'm honored to welcome Chris Jett, the CEO of the Niswonger. Oh, there's...
Yeah,
when the bell rings, I'm sorry to interrupt your introduction, but when the bell rings, that means money's coming in.
I think that's the most important thing.
But Chris Jett, thank you so much for taking some time with us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here this morning. Thank you for being here.
Your first Radiothon, what do you think so far?
Yeah, so I came to town last July, and I am blown away by the support from the community and really the excitement here today.
You were talking about everybody around here being so giving and kind, and you came from Mobile, Alabama. Great folks down there, great folks here too.
Yeah, and Mobile is a great place, but just really to see how the community and another bell. Sorry to be distracted.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But to see how the community supports our local hospital and engages in this is really quite exceptional.
You know, I was talking to Tara Chadwell earlier. This place is a blessing to so many families all across, and it's just not here in Northeast Tennessee. It's a 4-state, 5-state area.
That's right, and you know, we represent and we care for some rural areas around here, and so really making sure that we have a resource for families to come so they don't have to travel across the state to receive care for their children. You know,
I'm looking on the wall over here. We got the St. Jude's Clinic over here. That's a blessing within this blessing here at Niswonger Children's Hospital.
That's right, and that's an example of what we're trying to do is really make sure that you can trust the care that you're receiving here, exceptional care, and if we can't treat you, then we'll send you to the right place.
You know, these folks back here making phone calls, answering phone calls, bringing those dollars in, and y'all are going to put those dollars to great use by adding about 2 more stories to this hospital when it's all said and done.
Yeah, one of our premier programs here is our neonatal intensive care unit, and that is one of the projects that we're going to be supporting through this Radiothon is growing that unit.
Right. I love the name of it, Hope Rising. I love that. That just, when you talk about children coming in with some serious problems, with some serious diseases and serious issues, to have hope is the best medicine of all.
Yeah, words can really paint a picture and can really give you a vision of what you're trying to accomplish, and Hope Rising certainly does that.
And let's talk about, you know, today, as you see these phones, you see all these businesses that are getting together, you know, that's the businesses within the community, but it's folks out there making those $2, those $5, those $10 pledges. That's really going to add up in the end.
So a message that I want to get out is a children's hospital doesn't exist without support from the community, and it just doesn't. And so making sure that these businesses and folks at home supporting, it's what keeps us alive.
What's your message to folks out there right now? They're sitting out there right now saying, should I make a donation? Can I make a donation? What's your message to them as the CEO of the hospital?
I think I want to reiterate a point that you just made. Yeah. Any amount helps. Any amount helps. And so anything that you are able and willing to give, we are glad to support.
All right. We've been having those bells ringing back here. The phones, the folks in Eastman, I see a couple of them on the phones back there. We want to remind everybody of those. You know, you can text, you can call. You've made it easy for folks. You actually have a website for this as well. So there's numerous ways that folks can make a donation.
That's right. Thank you to everyone participating.
All right. Chris Jett, thank you so much. Folks, these phones, the bell just rang over here. These are Food City representatives back here behind me. We still have the folks from Eastman back here. There's going to be folks here all day. We have a phone bank right there at WJHL where we're going to be calling folks today. I got my turn this afternoon. So I'll be about 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you hear from me, I'm going to be asking for some money, okay? But it's not for me. It's for the Niswonger Children's Hospital. So much going on. Folks, the Radiothon, please text or call the numbers you see on the screen.